Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, summa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil nabiyyin wa imam al-mursalin nabiyyina Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ala alihi wa ashabihi faman tabi'a li ihsan ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd, respected students of knowledge, viewers, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you back to our journey, the journey of learning the glorious Quran. We are presently in our lesson 4, where we are learning huruf identification and differentiation. So how to identify them written, those that are similar, how to differentiate those that are equally similar, either written or in pronunciation. So today I've brought to you the part 2 of this lesson. So where we are going to be doing Huful Mutashabiha. Huful Mutashabiha, similar letters. That's the letters that looks alike. So the first section that the author has brought in page 7 of this book is KITABATAN, that's in written. There are the similar ones in written. We equally have the similar one in pronunciation, NUTQON in pronunciation. So I have broken them into sections. We are going to look at the first section, which is the similar one written. Then we will now come and visit the one that is in pronunciation. The one that is very, very important to me is this lower part in pronunciation, because that's where many people have issues and where they get it wrong. For the written one, it's few people that may be mixing them up. Like the first one is ba and nun. Ba and nun are very, very similar in written. The only thing that differentiates them is the position of the dot. So for ba it is down, while nun it is up. Okay, ta and ya. Ta and ya also have similar shape with the same number of dots, just like ba and nun has the same number of dots, the same shape, but only the position of the dots. Equally, ta has 2 dots, ya has 2 dots. But what differentiates them, ta has its 2 dots at the top, while ya has 2 dots below. Okay, ta and shin, their own similarity is just in the number of dots, but for the shape, they are different. So you don't mix them up, and its pronunciation, this one is pronounced ta, ta, with the frontal part of the tongue and the upper teeth, and this one, sha, sha, the middle of the tongue and the upper palate, but not really touching one another. We have done that in Makharij al-Huruf. Okay, now jim and ha, the same shape, the same number of dots. Only thing that differentiates them is the position of the dot. The position of the dot. For jim, it is below. For ha, it is above. Okay. Another one is zain and ra. Zain and ra. They have the same shape. So zain has a single dot at the top, while ra has no dots. Okay. That and that with the frontal part of your tongue and the upper teeth. So and da with the frontal part of the tongue and the upper palate. So you are going to see they have the same shape, but the number of dots differ. This one has no dots, this one has a single dot. The same thing applicable to saw, board, and what? Saw. Board, we have said it is pronounced with what? The side, the full length of the side tongue with the upper palate. While saw, you can see it's different, totally different in pronunciation, and the shape look alike, but the dots differentiate them. For ba and paw, the. Can you say the? The frontal part of your tongue and the upper teeth. The. The frontal part of your tongue and the what? Frontal part of the palate behind the upper teeth. Behind the upper teeth. So the articulation are different. They are both from the frontal part of the tongue, but the assistance needed is different. Why this one need the teeth and this one need the frontal part behind the teeth. So you have to get that one very clear. And the dog differentiation. Ein and going. They are all both letters of the throat. Letters of the throat. They are similar with a single dot on going, and ein has no dot. Shin and sin. So shin has what? 3 dots. Sin has no dot. Faf and cough. Faf with the upper teeth and the inner part of the lips. Faf. So you can see their shape looking the same. The dots at the top, both of them at the top, but Faf has 1, while cough has 2. Cough. And we can see cough is pronounced with the back of the tongue together with the back of the palate, the softer part of it. So lamb and calf look the same in shape. What differentiates them is that an hamza is on calf. So lamb. So you can see it articulation. La. The frontal part of the tongue and the upper palate. While calf is the back of the tongue, is around this place at the inner part. Calf. So the back of the tongue and the softer and other part of the palate. So you can see ta and ha, similar shape, but this one has 2 dots, this one has no dots. So ha, we have explained that it's written like it at times. So you can see hamza and lam. If you are not careful, anytime lam is being joined with something like this, so the only thing that differentiates it is that if it is hamza, it can only be joined, you only join something with it, but it will not allow linkage. That's if it's written on alif. But if it is lam, you are going to join, it accepts linkage and you can equally link it with another letter. So ein and wine, same shape. When they are the last man standing in a word, when they take the last position in a word, this is how they are written. The same shape. What differentiates them is the dots. So ta and ha, just like this place, they're similar. Here too, both of them are written in this form. The dot differentiate. Nun and dal, if you are not careful, as one of my students one day was reading, he was pronouncing dal as nun, because the way the zal was written in the Quran, you understand, he thought it was nun. Or at times the way nun is written, because they have a single dot, so, but what will make you know that if it is zal, it will never be linked with another letter. So that is the wisdom behind some of those things. If they had allowed zal to equally be linked with other letter, many people at times will confuse dal with nun. So faf and going, can you see? Very, very important. At the middle, anytime both of them are taking the middle part of a word, they sometimes looks alike with almost the same shape, the same number of dots at the same position at the top. You understand? So it is only how it is written that will make you know. In most cases, faf looks something like 0, and going and ein You understand? They take the shape like this in most cases. So you can see Ein and Ghain too at the middle. So Hamza and Ein. When Ein is to be written at the beginning of a word. So if you are not careful, somebody may go and call it Hamza. But what will make you know it's not Hamza is that Ein will be linked with another letter. If it is Hamza, written on the line, not written on either here or this, it will not tolerate linkage. So quickly with this, I think let me quickly bring out, okay, I brought them out, those letters that are not in the last lesson. So we brought out Dal, Zal, Ra, Zain, Waw. So now you can include Hamza to make 6. To make 6, right? Dal, Zal, Ra, Zain, Waw. And now Hamza. Hamza does not equally allow linkage when it is written on the line. It is only when it is written in this form. Let me see the form in that form. It is only when it is written in this form so that an Hamza will be joined with something else or not. So quickly, the second section, Huful Mutashabiha, NUTQON. So those ones that looks alike in pronunciation. So you can say Qaf, Ka, Qoka, 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 Qoka. Both of them from what? The back of the tongue. Both of them from the back of the tongue. That's why they are very similar in pronunciation. But this one touches the softer part of the palate, while Kaf touches both the soft and the other part of the palate. So za, 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 za. This one, za, za. So the difference is that this one, in that, you are going to bring out your tongue to touch the upper teeth. Tha, sa, tha, tha, sa, 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 sa. So this one, the middle part of the tongue, this one, the front part of the tongue with the upper teeth. Bo, da. This one very, very important. They are from the same articulation. The frontal part of the tongue and the upper teeth. This one too, frontal part of the tongue and the upper teeth. I told you when we were learning Makhalid, Bo, da, tha. These 3 of them, we categorize them under one umbrella. So you can see that's why the author has brought it in his book that they are similar in pronunciation. You have to know the articulation and how to pronounce it. So ta and da, ta, da. This one too, the reason is that they are from the same articulation. Da, 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 da. Can you see? Da. The frontal part of the tongue and the upper palate, frontal part of the palate. So ta, ta, ta. So behind the teeth, both of them. So bod and da. Bo, bo, bo. The side of the tongue, full length, and what? Da, da. We say that one is what? The frontal part of the tongue and the frontal part of the upper palate behind the teeth. So sa, so, sa, so, sa, so, so. As if you want to whisper. Fa, 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 fa. The teeth and the inner parts of the lower lips. That's the lips here. Fa, fa. But if it is tha, tha, okay? To, ta, to, ta. I've explained to and ta. They are from the same articulation. To, ta, ta. Okay? This one, la, ro, la, ro, la, ro, la, ro. Okay? They are also very, very close. The articulation is very, very close. Then, bo, za, vo, za. So take note of that. This one, boy, ho. They are also from the same articulation. That's the upper part of the throat. So so very, very important. Then this one, aha. Can you see it? Hamza is from the bottom of the throat, while ha is from the middle of the throat. They are close. So you have to be very careful. Okay, this one. So all the letters of the throat, if you are not careful, you call them the same thing, except going. Going is a little, people mostly don't mix up going with others. But if you are not careful, you say Hamza Fatiha Fatiha ha. You just be saying ha. So this one, both of them from the bottom of the tongue. And bottom of the throat, I mean. So this one, tha. So then this one, ha, bottom and middle. هذا وصلى الله على نبي المصطفى وعلى آله وأصحابه الأيار وسلم تسليما كثيرا. I think with this we are going to be coming to the end of our part 2. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can get updates. For those that do not have the book, this I said is on page 7. For those that do not have the book, you can drop your email on the comment section so that we can get to you. So like, love and share this video with family, friends on your social media and so that others can get to benefit from it. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you in my next lesson. Bye.